Hello everyone, I'm Urgic the Chocobro. Just a quick update. Top 5 best and worst bosses of 2012 will be up shortly. I'm actually currently working on it and doing this while my footage is downloading. So I was at the mall the other day talking to a friend of mine, and basically the conversation was basically PlayStation Vita versus Nintendo 3DS. We kind of went back and forth, and kind of realized this is the new Sega Nintendo. You know, I mean, the Vita, I can understand why some people like the Vita. I mean, it's lighter, from what I can remember. It fits better in your hands. Not that it fits that well in your hands, but just in comparison to the 3DS. A complaint I've heard a lot of people talking about in the about the 3DS is that the 3D does weird shit to them. I've heard a bunch of side effects from it. There's one guy said he had a seizure, but the most common ones are headaches and eye strain and eye watering and stuff. But I don't know. I don't seem to be getting any of that. I play with a 3D all the time. I find it very immersive and a great way to give the in-game world a third layer of depth. Yeah, I know, 3D, but additionally, I think what I like about the 3DS is the buttons are bigger and spread out, as opposed to the PS Vita, where everything is like kind of tiny, and it's like using a BlackBerry. I try to press one button and end up pressing like 12. Also, there's a circle pad of the 3DS against the analog type thing stick of the Vita. The analog of the Vita is again tiny, and I found my finger slipping off of it a lot. And the 3DS circle pad has a nice little indent for your thumb, and it works rather nicely. The touchpad on the PS Vita is the big deal breaker for me, too, because well, it's gimmicky as shit. Like, what's the point? The screen itself is already a touch screen. There is no point in having a touchpad, and games still use it. They still use it in very unnecessary ways, like Little Big Planet. If I'm playing Little Big Planet, they have a thing where you can make certain platforms appear and disappear with a touchpad. So suppose I'm just like running through something and my fingers accidentally they touch the touchpad, which by the way happens a lot. Then the platform comes out and pushes my character into, like, I don't know, pit of spikes or whatever. I just don't see the point of the touchpad. The other thing is the price. At launch, they were both like $250, $300, about the same. But with the Vita, you then had to buy a memory card, which was about 30 or 40 bucks. So you basically spent 300 bucks on a portable system, and you don't even have a game for it. I still think I'm kind of overpaying for the 3DS by a little bit. I mean, it's not like a huge upgrade. Like, it's not. I don't find it to be like better than the original DS, the way the Nintendo 64 was better than the Super Nintendo, or the Super Nintendo was better than the NES. But but the Vita, I mean, oh, and you could also get it bundled with a game in which it was $350, and like I forget what the game bundled with it was, but so I want to hear your opinion on Vita versus 3DS. And it's also worth mentioning that, in terms of games, with the 3DS, you're more likely to get good first-party games, whereas the the Vita has better third-party games, like better third-party support. Um, so yeah, just let me know in the comments because I want to hear your arguments on why the 3DS is better than the Vita or the Vita is better than the 3DS. This is Urgic the Chocobro, and happy holidays.